Convexity.
I can't believe it took me this long to 3D print this. I'm on a mission to make my desk more organized. Perfect time.
I think the YouTube is not clear, but we are going to manage it like that. We are going to manage it like that. Bikina join in case a video no tata bulomba so I would love Obona Oge Bia with your question. Or you come Obona like a bia for question instead of ending on a comment section now, boy, Yanga figure that stage of water. And check you go to Mamba walk my add more pride. Mafi bonacho Biafra Aroko Buria Kariamano Omadika Dinta Jerohia Nkene Buya Okuimanodika Dinta Jerohia Nkene Buya Ogano Aso Kochiri Matano Bageti Tindu no Ogano Turioso Kochiri Matano Bageti Tindu no Sabo Godwin Okoga Kenemgi Sipana Makanini Sirike Kiweli Sigilu Asabo Eza Imam Panama Isini Marama Kiwele Ndoge Chubego Okolie Sunday Akene Kwamge Ndu henwe yudo, ndu henwe imbarago, onwike na chowasa. Ndu henwe yudo, ndu henwe imbarago, onwike na chowasa. Sabo. Lala nike, otutu muru nike. Ọtụtụ amala n'ike, ọtụtụ mụrụ n'ike. Otu aka ọ ga-adị mgbe Biafra ga-abịa, ọtụtụ ndị ga-anọ n'ụra. Otu aka ọ ga-adị mgbe Biafra ga-abịa, ọtụtụ ndị ga-anọ n'ụra. Ọma.
Mafigo na choge Biafra, aroko Korea, Kariamano.
Mafigo na choge Biafra, aroko Korea, Kariamano.
Mafigo na choge Biafra, aroko Korea, Kariamano. One Bianara Biafra, Bianara, Bianara, brother. Senator Bianara Biafra, Governor Bianara Biafra, Absolute Bianara, Abataya, Bianara, brother. Oh, Anile. yala ụmụ Biafra ka anyị kelee Chukwu okike. Asị m ụwa niile yala ụmụ Biafra ka anyị kelee Chukwu okike.
onye hụrụ
ọnọdụ Igbo mezie anyị Maazị Nnamdi Kanu ike. Ọbịa
Igbo na-abụ
Kwelego na ọ bụ onye Chukwu tere mmanụ. Kwelego. Ndụ m si na Chukwu,
akara ka m si na Chukwu na bụrụ
Ndụ m si na Chukwu, akara ka m si na Chukwu na bụrụ Victoria Nwankwo.
afọ mụrụ nne m bịa kele na mkpụrụ ịkụrụ n'ụwa ebugo. Mọmị m bịa kene, nne m bịa kele na mkpụrụ ịkụrụ n'ụwa ebugo. Nneọma
anyị alawala,
ka anyị dobilonia, ka anyị dobilonia, ka anyị dobilonia, ka anyị dobilonia, ka anyị dobilonia. Daalụkwanụ ndị ọma na-ege ntị. Ekene m onye ukwu kene onye nta, wesị ndụ mmiri ndụ azụ, asị m mmiri atana m azụ anwụ na nke onye chiri onye azụ elu. Onye nna n'onye n'ụbọchị nke tata bụ MAP eziokwu bụ ndụ 1 nke izizi n'ala Biafra. Akwụghọta. And ihe m bịara ime tata is to tell you the truth. Ka m gwa gị eziokwu, anaghị m ayọ gị ngị nabata dị eziokwu. Ọlụ m bụ ịgwa gị, ngwachazie gị, ịlaik ya iwelu, ịlaik ya ewena. Mana gịnị? The most important thing bụ na that thing that you need to know, that I made you to know it. Now it's now left for you to take it or leave it. Because anaghị m eso imirikiti. I don't follow majority. I follow truth. That is why most of the times, even on my platform, you see that I am almost alone. The reason is that I don't follow where people are going. I always sit down, search for the truth, and follow the truth. Because once I follow the truth, my conscience will be at peace with me. I mean, my spirit will be at peace with me. Now, before Ngabaniru, Ana Mekene, the leader and the only leader, the supreme leader of indigenous people of Biafra, the man that I heard his voice and I said, I must join this man to fight. The man that I see something in him, the man that have proven beyond any reasonable doubt that he is genuine and committed in Biafra restoration, to restore Biafra. And he has done a lot of sacrifice, and he is also still doing more sacrifice. I am speaking of no other person rather than in the person of Maazị Nnamdi Okuchukwu Kanu. Nke mụ a na-akpọ the breeze that you can see, ikuku a na-afụ anya. Wesi nwa Chineke, I salute you, Ọhamadike. Ekene m gị, wesi ka ihe dị n'ala Igbo n'ọlụ gị ọgụ n'ime mmụọ na n'ihe. Ka ihe niile dị n'ala Biafra nụkwa n'ọlụ gị ọgụ. Ka mmụọ nọ n'Eke, mmụọ so Eke agaghalị n'ọlụ gị ọgụ. Mmụọ so n'Orie agaghalị n'ọlụ gị ọgụ. Mmụọ so n'Afọ n'ọlụ gị ọgụ. Mmụọ so Nkwọ wee na-agaghalị n'ọlụ gị ọgụ. Mmụọ si na mmiri n'ọlụ gị ọgụ. Mmụọ si n'anyanwụ n'ọlụ gị ọgụ. Mmụọ si n'ikuku n'ọlụ gị ọgụ. Mmụọ sikwa na mmadụ nụkwa alụ gị ọgụ. Wee sị na ị ga-apụta n'oge na-adịghị anya. And na ị ga-ebi ndị ilo gị niile aka n'anị. Onye ọbụla akpa nkata ọjọọ ọ sụrụ ụda ọjọọ, onye ahụ ga-ewe anazelu mmiri na Eke, were anazelu mmiri na Orie, were anazelu mmiri na Afọ, were anazelu mmiri na Nkwọ. Wee sị na ị ga-adị ka echi, maka na echi ada agwụ agwụ. Ị ga-eje chepụta. Wee sị gị nyamalụ gị mma. Wee na-asịkwa onye ọbụla nke nọ na this movement, within your heart need the genuine. Wesika Chukwu Okike Abịama gbaa gị ume ma chekwebe gị. Ị ga-adị ka echi maka na echi ada agwụ agwụ. Ndị dịka anyị nke wepụtago osi na ị ga na-ekwu eziokwu ụtụtụ na ehihie n'abalị n'okpuru ụbọchị niile with regarding of the attack anyị na-enweta na anyị ga-akwụ n'eziokwu. Asị m ka Chukwu gbaa unu niile ume wee sị na ọ ga-adịrị unu na mma. Ise ise ise. Na-egenụ ntị, ọ bụrụ na ịwụ IPOB member, by now you should have learned a lot of things. You should have learned how groups always break out from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or break out and try to destroy IPOB. You must learn before, by now you must have learned their strategies and how they start. They will bring one leg and they watch the people. They will bring the leg again and take it back. While they are bringing it and taking it back, they are monitoring your reactions. They are looking to know if you understand their strategies, if you understand where they are going. But guess what? People like me, with a very strong spirit and intelligent, with the code. Anyị ma anya lelele na anya alọrọ alọ. Anyị ma anya nelene na nke alọrọ alọ. Okay, fool. Now, a lot of people will be worried. Mazi Achebe, why have you not been making exposition on the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, most especially on the court case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? I will tell you the reason. I do things according to my spirit. My spirit always lead me. That I support you does not mean that if you go wrong, that I will not come out to tell you, Oga, you are going wrong. That is why some of you will say, oh, but you support this person. Why are you? No, I support you while you are doing the right thing. The moment you deviate and start doing the wrong thing, don't expect me to continue to support you. My loyalty, the same way I give it to you while you are in the right track, I will retrieve it back the moment you deviate or you leave that right thing. That is why a lot of people will say, you support this person, you support this one, or you do this. I never regret any of my actions. You know why? All my actions, I am proud of them. Like some people will cut some of my videos and said to me, honestly speaking, every of my videos, I am super proud of them. You know why? And when I came by mistake, I don't do things by mistake. I calculate and I bring the best of the best out. Now, a lot of you will see Mazi email brokers maka Mazi Nnamdi Kanu court case. Now, the main reasons why I banned myself not to analyze Mazi Nnamdi Kanu court case while it was going on is because me analyzing it is to point out the errors of Nigerian government and Nigerian lawyers. And by me pointing those things out, my platform is one of the platforms that the Zoo DSS always monitor because they know everything I'm saying here is superb, that I don't come out to say something because I want to, or others are saying no. So I don't want to make them be the reason why they will correct their errors. The reason why I refuse to make broadcast or analyze that court proceedings is because me analyzing it is pointing to the Nigerian lawyers, their errors, and definitely they will correct that mistake and they use correct themselves against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and they will do things in different way. So that is why I reason. I say no. Let me allow them to fall themselves and disgrace themselves. That end of the day, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will prevail. Because some of you who are analyzing those court procedures by pointing the Nigerian errors, the Nigerian weak point, think that you are doing it in the favor of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. No, you are doing it in the favor of Nigeria government because they are picking the point you are pointing and they are now correcting themselves. They will now reinforce, re-strategize, and they attack and strike. So that is why it's very good when a court case is moving on. You should wait. Don't analyze it. Don't point out the weakness of your opponent. Allow that their weakness for them to dwell on it so that when they finish dwelling on it, you and your team will capitalize on that their weakness to strike them. That is what many of you don't Understand? And when we say that we are super intelligent, many of you don't know it. You think it's all about coming on social media to rant and shout, chi-cha, 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 cha. Paul, Sabo, Paul is this. One name, one adigo well loaded. Your cho no, they shake me. Unu nanya unu mana na nwoke bugodo, that is nwoke bugodo tap root of iroko tree. Now, that is my main reason why I bound myself and watch everything, follow every court case, and I follow it to the end. And to God be the glory. By July 19, we will get a positive result because a lot of blunders were committed by Nigerian government and their so-called witnesses. Why our leaders must be vindicated, because those their errors the Nigerian government made is for our advantage, but many of you don't know. Now, having said that, there are some certain things that is going on that if nobody say it or if nobody speak it, it will continue to be the error will continue there. If you can reflect back how Ucheme first started, how Omiomio started, how Simon Ekpa started, and currently another group is starting now, which many of you have not decoded. But these ones, they are the only person that use different strategy to come out is Uchemefo. And because he used a different strategy to come out, he failed woefully. He did not last. He did not push. But the rest that he used this very strategically planned by attaching the name of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB and pretending to be fighting along Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they actually went far. And some of them did a great damage, while some of them did the damage to themselves. Now, Achom Kunu got the memorandum on this screen. I know a lot of you have seen it. Please, I don't want to be seen in the crazy, the mad. If you are a man or woman enough, feel free to ask me to drop number. Call in for an open debate or to correct me, to disgrace me on my program. I will give you an audience, but you must be ready to answer questions. I don't entertain when question is given to you. You start running around the bush like Isaiah Oba. No, I answer questions. If you know that you are going to run like Isaiah Oba or keeping mute or become confused like an animal, please don't come to this platform, because honestly speaking. Now, Achom Kega through this memo here. It's on the screen. Actually point to remember that I told you people that DOS have already formed their own movement, but many of you do not believe me because they have brainwashed you. Your mindset is that DOS is IPOB. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has DOS. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has DOS, but the people that is currently parading themselves as a DOS today are not the DOS Mazi Nnamdi Kanu created. These are like, what they are doing now is like when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu created ESN, the Udev Umahi went and created his own ESN and is answering ESN. But these are not the real ESN. Okay, what? Now, I want you to read these things. Ojenenye, the indigenous people of Biafra. Okay, for ya. Indigenous people of Biafra. Nanya kunu goye there. Oxygen. 21st June 2025. The DOS fought HRM, which is His Royal Majesty James Otese Lozua Ayese, the tour of TV for reminding Biafrans how they were massacred in Benue State. Underline the word, the DOS fought. Underline the word, the DOS. And have you underlined it? Now, underline the word DOS fought His Royal Majesty. Now, Tom can pick something there. DOS. What is DOS? The word they're supposed to use there is IPOB. But because they are no longer an IPOB, they now put that DOS. In the history of IPOB press release, have you heard anywhere they tell DOS fought or IPOB fought? Do you understand? To know if you can be smart enough to detect and decode this very strategy that these people are no longer IPOB. Agwamunu na formugo DOS as a movement. And the reason difficult for you to understand is because there is a DOS that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu created that is working, that is running the day-to-day activities of IPOB. So when they say this DOS, it will be very difficult for you to understand which, but is DOS under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now? Is DOS under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now? No, you cannot have DOS as a movement. Now, if they are under IPOB, this memo should be IPOB fought His Royal Majesty, not DOS. But they now put this first memo here because they want to know how many people are smart in IPOB to ask the intelligent question. Once they see that nobody is intelligent for you to understand what is going on, they are going to continue coming small. Now, I know the first paragraph I read, maybe you don't understand it well. Let us read the second paragraph. Let us read it. Now, the second paragraph said, the Directorate of State of the Indigenous People of Biafra observe with utmost disbelief and the total disappointment on how traditional ruler of the caliber of the Thor of TV could condescend so low to provide on his ancestor and the abominable and the sacrilegious act of killing vulnerable, innocent, unarmed Igbo civilians who were accepting the pogrom and the war from the Co-North in the late 60s, between 1966 to 1970. Now, understand my point. I am not against the memo. The memo is 100%, but the question where I am pointing out for you, because you are not intelligent enough, what I am pointing out for you is which people are issuing this memo. Is it IPOB or DOS? Now, did you hear IPOB? Did you hear that the indigenous people of Biafra, under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, condemn His Royal Majesty? You cannot see that, because that is what I am pointing out for you to understand. But guess what? Your mind is made up of to abuse, the crazy, the mad. You are not smart to understand where I am going. Because when we talk about smart species, you are not included. I am opening your eyes. I am opening your eyes, but because you are daft, you cannot understand it. Now, remember, I told you, go and read all IPOB press release. Since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu form IPOB till date, go and read all the press release of IPOB. You can never see DOS press release or the DOS has faulted any person. How IPOB dropped their press release is through a more powerful. And in the state, they will tell you that the indigenous people of Biafra, under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, condemn the act of so person or so person. But in this memo, you can't see it. And the reason why you are not bothered is because they are still answering DOS and they parade themselves that they are with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And I challenge you to come in and counter it. Now let us read there, because I'm not interested in the whole brouhaha, the right. Now let us go there to the last second to the last. Okay, let us go to the last word. Let us go there. Not you are lying and confused. You know, if you just tell me to drop my drop number so that you will call in and have an open debate. Now listen to the conclusion. Now, after everything they wrote in this memo, then they now tell you Dr. Okadibo Chinwendu, DOS press release. Do you understand it? Go and read it. You see there. The conclusion said that the people that issue this press release is not IPOB. They are not indigenous people of Biafra. It is purely clear there. He said, Dr. Okadibo Chinwendu, DOS press secretary. Please, okay, I will not ask this question, but until somebody call in. Now, do you understand it? Now, the question I want to ask you now is, how did the DOS get secretary? To do what? To write under DOS. What happened to IPOB? What happened to IPOB? Why not writing under the name of IPOB? Is IPOB now issuing press release under DOS or under IPOB? Or is IPOB inside DOS or DOS supposed to be inside IPOB? It's like when you want to say Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now of IPOB, they will tell you, say, they will, instead of telling you that the leader of indigenous people of Biafra condemned this act, they will not tell you that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the prince of Afaruki Beg, is condemning this thing. At that point, taking him out from the movement. Now, the problem I have with a lot of you is that you are not smart. Go and check the whole people that started. They will always put Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in whatever they are doing. That is why I am here to let you know. I am here to let you know that that is the question. Where is he more powerful? One that can go. That is very. These are people that are very smart in IPOB. The person that give a press release in IPOB is more powerful. Now, where is he more powerful? And why did the press release is not coming from IPOB? It's now coming from DOS instead of IPOB. At this point, you should know that when I told you that these people have already formed their own cabals and a gang. Now, let me make it clear. When the Chihuahua, the boy in South Africa, the Mpuru Mili in South Africa, when he said that IPOB is terrorist organization, that what he knows is DOS, a lot of you say that he is mad, he is this. No, he is not mad. He knows what he is actually saying, and what he said is correct. This group of Chike Doziem, Osnabanyim, and this group of people that went to an open office in Germany, they are no longer with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But because some of you will now say, oh, Mazi, you are acting out of insubordination and this, because only you know Mazi insubordination, is the crazy, the mad. Will not make you to sit down and ask yourself, the office they open in Germany, is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu aware? Brother, our sister say, I think DOS changed to IPOB to change IPOB to DOS. Now, actually, I'm going to something observe. Ejemepe headquarter in Germany. Got check. Did the IPOB press secretary Emapoafo release any memo about that very office they opened there? Go and check. Have you seen any press release about the office coming from Emapoafo? The answer is no. Now, do you see the wife of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu sharing that very event or saying anything or even say congratulations to IPOB. You can't see anything. The Lolo Uchechukwu Kanu, she didn't say anything about it. Now again, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself, his picture was inside the flyer, and it is written special guest of honor, and he is not aware that you are opening a new office and he's a special guest of honor. How will you put a man in a program that he is not aware and they tell people that he will be there? Mazi is in DSS dungeon. That is why I am challenging any member of any idiot that is defending the so-called Chike Doziem Nabanyu to come in. Let us have a little discussion. Everything you see Ikenga is doing, I call him Ikenga, Chibuze Egwatu, the Mkurumiri in South Africa, is being masterminded by these cabals that are currently parading themselves as IPOB DOS. These people know fully well that they are no longer with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is why all the order of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to date, none of the order Mazi Nnamdi Kanu gave have been implemented. Ask yourself, what is insubordination? If Mazi Nnamdi Kanu can give 24 order and none of this order was implemented, not even one, and he ordered something to be done in different places, including South Africa, in Europe, and nobody did all those things. Now, what makes you think that these people are with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? The problem we have is that they have already brainwashed you and told you, oh, Paul Achebe is a sabo. Is Paul Achebe an IPOB? When I am more IPOB more than you. I am updated more than you. And when anything in Unama, actually, our brother, Mazi Obilo, you made a program, a flyer, and you put Chike Doziem name for the fundraising. And before they did this, you were instructed to put the head of finance in that thing. End of the day, you remove Chike Doziem name and they put only your name. If you don't know that Mazi is against DOS, why did you remove Chike Doziem name there? Many of you, Ogarapu comment section, confront me. My number is there. Confront me. Now, this thing you are seeing here now, a lot of things is going on, which many of you are aware of it. Many coordinators, go and check the rubbish they did in Germany. Go and check the people that attended it. You will see that 95% of them are naive and the saboteurs. Not that you don't know what is going on. You are waiting. Oh, since they are the Mazi said DOS is the people in charge of IPOB, they run their day-to-day activities. You can no longer speak. Why? I am asking you why. In your eye, you are seeing the so-called Chike Doziem Abanyiha and the GOC in exile, sabotaging Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, working against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but because you are afraid to confront and say the truth, you are clapping and following them. And you say you are under oath. Under oath for what? To protect evil or to fight against evil. You see the reason why many of you will not be alive to see Biafra, because you are not genuine in what you are doing. The office they open in Germany is to make sure that once Mazi Nnamdi Kanu come out, they will use that office and to pressure Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You must succumb to us. You must now be taking order from us. If you say no, we will not stand as this is our office. We will operate freely out of you. We will stand on our own. Nothing more, nothing less. That is office they open. It's a whole town. It's a town hall meeting. What do they buy a house? They just rent it. These are the reason why I told you. Oh my God, I don't want to go deep. Actually, many things single on the ground. Now, can I wrap with that one? Can I wrap with that one? The question now, these people told us that they are no longer interested in court case. It's raining heavily here, as you can see. Millionaires, it's 1 million. I'll go no video before video here that this program will call me here, but nevertheless, we move. This platform is undiluted truth. This platform is undiluted truth. You know why? Another match of favor from you. Send the any person. I bet on IPOB at your contact. I bet on IPOB Kaidia Kubot. I am IPOB with a clean, pure heart to give my own effort to do my own part for Biafra to be restored. Managers, the current people now, because of their greediness and evil mindset, many of them power toju bienaga on now. How to cage Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now these people are who had was interested in a court case. The question to have, since they are no longer interested in the court case, what are they doing to free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? What are they doing to restore Biafra? What are they doing to make sure that they are mounting pressure on Nigeria? Some of you will come and say, Mazi, but you say that how do we say it? That the DS should do something without taking permission from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. When I say that thing, is when you want to act on towards Biafra restoration, not working against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It's like when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said that anything you know you will do to restore Biafra, go and do it. Does that include of betraying Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? That mean that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should be unalive because of you. Question. I cannot respond to any person on comment section. I want to respond to human being. You have the courage. Last time Asimunu had more courage. The other one in Austria called Dike Chukwunaji. The 5 minutes be the crazy, the mad, because the people currently defend the US now, defending these people, are a bunch of non-entities. They are the reason why Nigeria is calling people miscreant. They are the reason why Nigeria is calling IPOB miscreant. How will I respect criminals and betrayers? How do you want me to respect somebody that is not respecting my leader? How do you want me to respect a group of criminals that is working against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? How do you want me to be clapping and following a people that is planning on how to cage Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? How do you want me, MAP, to respect them? Does it mean that you don't know what loyalty is all about? Does loyalty mean that you should go and sabotage yourself? That is why I ask you again. Who is IPOB press secretary or press publicity secretary? Who is the person? Onye na-edela IPOB anything gbasara ihe odide? Onye bi ya ahụ? Where is he more powerful? When I told you that these people have relegated what is it called? A more powerful. A lot of you say, oh no, that is not true. Do you know that currently a more powerful is no longer working with the DOS? Ask yourself, why is Azayoba not sharing a more powerful press release? Why is the GOC in exile not sharing a more powerful press release? Why is most of the members of DOS, why are they not sharing a more powerful press release? And what was the purpose of creating the DOS press secretary? Hmm? These people are just a bunch of lunatics. And I ask you, if you think that IMAP is lying, my number is +39 35 10. I can boost my line number nishi. Just a minute, ka mistake. A lot of things, a lot of things in issue. Let's go there. +39 35 12 95 7752. What did I say? +39 35 12 95 7752. That is my line. Call direct or you call on WhatsApp. Let me write it and pin it in case you want to call, so that you will answer some questions and show me any place IPOB have released a press release under DOS as a DOS press release. Most of you nagideni, not to the extent that you will see truth and they harbor it. You can no longer speak the truth. The fear mazinam nikano shegi. IPOB is 4 cardinal points. You must be fearless, be truthful, help the poor, and speak the truth, even if it will cost your life. That is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu word. And what are you people doing today? Most of you are now coward. All of you are coward. And I challenge any of you. These brokers will not be long. If you can call in to come and tell me the area I am lying and ask me to provide evidence of what I am saying, then I will provide it. Another thing I want to ask you again is that go and check Radio Biafra, both YouTube and all Biafran platforms. When Mazi Jonathan will be broadcasting, you cannot see Mazi Nnamdi Kanu picture on that live broadcast. You will be seeing picture of Chike Doziem. Who is Chike Doziem for his picture to be there? Is he in prison? Is he the leader? Instead of them to put the picture of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, they carry Obele Chike Doziem picture and put there. Go and check it, including Rapture and the Biafran Times. When any person is broadcasting today on Biafra Radio or Radio Biafra, the picture you will be seeing there is what is it called? Chike Doziem pictures. Why do they remove Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? They tell you go and put Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as a profile picture. Why they remove the picture on the broadcast that many people will later watch? And they think because you put free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as your profile picture, then you are doing a good thing. People are just there sabotaging Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, rising against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And some of you, because you're a coward, because you cannot speak, you are there now to defending rubbish. Your GOC in exile is attacking a lawyer, Jimako, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu lawyer. And he don't have any lawyer that is representing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Oh yeah, okay. Now our people are. I feel. In fact, this generation I deserve Hoinwete Biafra because we lack reasoning. We lack reasoning. We don't reason. That is why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu shed tears. Ndisoji, I am not a reasoning. Press release now is now DOS press secretary. Oluwazima powerful is now DOS press secretary. The line is there. Be bold enough to call in. Can lag in can swag up cookie cotton on them. You know, China here, Zuzu. My line is open for you to call because this broadcast I will not 1 hour. 1 hour is okay, or 1 hour 30 minutes, maximum 1 hour 30 minutes. I have passed my message today, being the 21st of June 2025. Let it be on record that MAP said that DOS have already formed their own gang of cabal as a movement, and the name will be called DOS as a movement. They are no longer Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. It's no longer IPOB under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That is why they will come and tell you that they are releasing press release as a DOS. And you will be forced to ask, which day has IPOB released a press release with the name DOS? If not, the indigenous people of Biafra, under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, have condemned so, or have made this thing. But you will not understand it. Agwamunu na had very smart. What they did here is to see your reactions. If nobody reacts, they will be coming out small. And the reason why you will not decode it now is because they are still parading themselves as an IPOB. And they are still parading themselves as a DOS under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But the whole truth is that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have disassociated himself from these people. That is why any person that is working with the current Chike Doziem and the GOS in exile, Mazi will cut off with the person. Yes, go and ask them. When last did they reach Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? The number is there. I don't see those one that is commenting rubbish. I dare you to call in. It's an open challenge. Call in. I don't go for essay. Okay, now, IPOB as a movement, how is it possible that executive will have their own secretary, press secretary, outside the press secretary of the movement? And some of you will not understand it. You because you will no brain. You will no brain. Unanolo there. Many of you know DOS, the silent achiever. Enough only ikuku na-ebu na be silent achiever. Ajogina, since the kidnap of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, what have they achieved? Niente, nothing. Nothing apart from sabotaging upon sabotage. When you talk about insubordination, which people has committed more insubordination than this current group of cabals now? And I challenge them again. Where is Mapo Afo? Where is Mazi Former? Why is Mapo Afo no longer writing press release for DOS? Why is DOS no longer sharing press release of IPO of a Mapo Afo as an IPOB? When I run go open on one useless office, they dance, they sing, betrayers everywhere. Nene betray Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Echego m ka mfo onye ga-akpọ onwele onye kpọ. So if for now, your strength end in comment section to abuse because your courage have failed you. Ịma na ihe na-agwa gị bụ eziokwu, but you are not smart enough. Enwere ebe mama agagashi ihe nga na-eme bụ mgbe ọbụla ha lepụta abịakwa m here kọwalụ unu because nna gị unu I will be giving you people to show you people that I am always right and I will be vindicated at all times. That is why this IPOB movement, since they kidnapped Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, nothing is moving forward. Everything has scattered. IPOB ayasago tie piata. Illusion na meeting kita. Ihe ga-afụ the coordinator na deputy with the two people. There are two people. Had the five there. The IPOB, the coordinator and maybe the treasurer or any other principal officer. The rest undi na-acha akwụkwọ. Yes, the rest undi na-acha akwụkwọ. Well, they achọ iji IPOB nweta akwụkwọ. That is why Hackett General there. The main intellectuals, the main people that are freedom fighters, they are now with a Kanu family and some are in autopilot, and some just went mute because these current people parading themselves as IPOB leadership or whatever it is called. Nobody is there again. And what does they know there? They know they are just miscreant. Miscreant. And that's why I am challenging them. In a release, press release under DOS, what happened to IPOB? Give him an IPOB. Malaki on a phone, happy day. In a fear they here. Boki Kowalum the press release under DOS mean. But just to explain it to me, if you are not all this AI generated artificial AI generated these things. Okay, but I just now your voice looks suspicious. Call in and tell me. Go ahead there here. Let me read it again. I man, many of you went in Manuna hand here. Go ahead there here. Also, the DOS fought, not IPOB. When did the DOS? Who is in DOS? Who is the person known at DOSF? Because you need them now. No there, just bunch of here namalo. Unless when they know there nana he kwoku, then maybe. Man, obukwa Monday can nafu. Starting from Chike Doziem, Tony's Rumike, Agbanyum, and Shah Shamuru. You need a bunch of miscreants. And well, for them, well, where the ball to lead even their family self. But because of non-adily intelligent, kunu malebe these people ne lead unaga. Una na kwaka. Anagunu ne nanya. Kunu febo ife naganu. Una cholo. Unecheka mazi potagodu. They are good that some of you are a bunch of fools before you know that you are a failure. In our support to the downfall of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, it's in a fight to freedom. You are actually fighting Mazi Nnamdi Kanu directly and indirectly. And if they ask you now, you say, Osigi here, the DOS fought to His Royal Majesty, James Otose Olazua, the turn of Itili. Then after the press release, Oshigi, Dr. Kadibo Chinwendum, DOS press secretary. Then I drug you, what is DOS press secretary? Get the meaning of DOS press secretary. How can a IPOB, how can an executive of an organization have their own secretary inside the movement? Do you know that by a Mapoafo becoming the DOS and becoming IPOB secretary, automatically he becomes one of the executive member. He automatically becomes an executive member because he is holding a very vital position as a secretary. Whatever the DOS are doing, he should be there because that is the secretary who is writing everything. Neziano, ndị na-enwebeghị the courage join IPOB ka mụ na ha na-ekwu okwu. I'm not AI and I'm not in IPOB, but I follow and I listen to you, likewise others. When you are not inside, how will you know what we are saying? Or also see if you are and now singing them where you are not DOS press secretary. Okay, now can the only powerful. What is the job of a powerful? Can any of you come in to tell me the job of Ima Powerful? And now go something because none are put out from Mazi Achebe Paul. Unacholi Genti. Unachohi my hair. These people, these people mindset with their greediness and the evil plan with their because they are frustrated. Mazi left them in the dark of wilderness. How many really can they know the wilderness? And that is what is happening here. And that is why people like us have come to tell you, like my hair, Mali hair, or look one like him, my hair, continue Nezuzu. continue. You are just directly fighting against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We have formed a DOS account. You will foolishly go in and be paying your money in them. They will be embezzling it. They will be embezzling it. In all there, a illegal onisi. As a Blue OES member, we are IPOB. We are IPOB. Oga, who make you an IPOB? How did you become an IPOB? It's a new IPOB who is zombie. You are just a zombie. Go and read every press statement coming from Emma Powerful. The indigenous people of Biafra, under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, has said or has done or has condemned or disagreed or did this. That is how IPOB press release always. Nka kita sigino DOS press secretary. So DOS now, how does DOS release their press release instead of you passing it as an IPOB? Her pass it as a no wonder Simon Ekpajuan because there is no human being there. Very mad people even in Nigeria. Nanda Yasago this IPOB Mazi Talafu. How did the Mazi make this blunder by appointing all these lunatic non-entities? First, they start with creating an IPOB headquarters inside IPOB headquarters. Secondly, now she's ignore DOS press release. Now, when China Sanwo-Olu said that they have formed another group, and that group is in a top gear like autopilot. And I come out to tell you that another group they have created is DOS. Now. Eh? And while another group now apart from them. And the worst part of it, because of Nahana as a DOS, only they now say, oh, you are attacking the leadership without knowing that the leadership is no longer leadership. They are now losership. What you people are looking, they are calling them leadership. They are losership. And when they are a bunch of losership. And I will not say much on this program. I leave it for you. Eventually, IPOB now support to this bunch of lunatic. Know it that you are supporting everything you are doing is indirectly against the movement. You are sabotaging the movement. Honestly speaking, you are sabotaging it. The only person that will stand here to tell you the raw truth is MAP, Eziokwu Bundu 1. And well, any other person gaming, they never born the person where. The reason many of them cannot stand on their feet and well the ball to stand on the truth. How many people are apart from Mazatele? They're gonna one of them. He doesn't need hero worshiper. No one talk, may not be me. And no one talk, may not be me. Today I shaking a half over here. Today I shaking I not understand. I watched the thing back while I shed tears. And I ask you again, where is my powerful? Where is my former? Everything you see Chibuzor Mkpurumiri in South Africa is doing today is coming from DOS. Go and write it down. Everything Chibuzor Egwuatu is doing today is the script written by this man Nnakpongwe DOS member. Mgbe Chibuzor Egwuatu pụtasị gị na IPOB with terrorist, na IPOB is this, IPOB that ndị nyama with the doors. Or do mistake. It's not on normally. He knows exactly what he's saying. And everything he's saying is coming from the table of this bunch of sabos. And because Neymar say Neymar law, that is why I made this video. So that when the time comes, if I will tell you. But I told you these are what they are planning. How many of you remember when I start calling Chibuzor Egwuatu APC media warrior? How many of you? Is it not over more than 2 years that I started shouting that Chibuzor Egwuatu is working with the APC? Or not more than 2 years? Chibuzor Egwuatu. Today, are you not seeing it? Now, those people who call me Chibuzor Egwuatu, where are they today? If I may ask them. When I talk about Chibuzor Egwuatu, that this guy is working with Nigerian APC, Nigerian politicians, that he is a spy. Some of you, many of you, we are on my comment section. He is attacking Simon Ekpa. He is defending DOS. He is Chineke. Defending DOS. Na attack Simon Ekpa. The genuine. That there are people that are using it to deceive you. But because your brain have been damaged, all of you hated me. The same way I speak about Abanyim, and all of you are saying you are attacking the leadership. I am not telling you again. Go and check all my expose on when Kenabia Behonam Nezu. That is how you know people that are pure, that people that pass raw information. Same Chibuzor Egwuatu that people like Agnes Nwokike, fake name with the fake everything about them is fake. All Makono Akejishin IPOB online Biafra online country because most of them cannot even use their real name. If you are ashamed of your father's name, why can't you use your only name? But because you are nobody, AI generated. People like this, they were abusing me. I told you that these are APC media warriors. Thank God for, I would say it here. If not for Kanu family, honestly speaking, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu could have been left alone in DSS dungeon. Now, go check here. In fact, let me use this opportunity, Seth, because I think I have to do it. You know, because of this bunch of lunatic, I thought that everything they are saying there is an atom of truth, but I have come to realize that this bunch of people are all bunch of criminals. And I want to use this medium to apologize to the wife of Prince Kanu Meme, because first of all, that lady when he your man, I respect women a lot. So I sincerely, from my heart, apologize to that woman in any word I use against you, Prince Kanu Meme. I am sorry for abusing you. Yes, I will tender that apology to her. So for those of you who are called, yes, I am one of those. When I did something that I know this is not the right thing, I accept it. I am not like your DOS. So, Munye Prince Kanu Meme, honestly speaking, I am sorry for calling you any name or abusing you. I tender my unreserved apology. Here because I made the video on a broadcast. So I am not like others. Okay, what? I am not like others. Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu court case. Apart from that woman, how many places can you with update? It will fake information. He is going with this, he is going with that. So, having said this about Prince Kanu Meme's wife, because I think I owed her an apology, and I have done that. I have done that because one, two, she's a mother. Three, wow, Biafra woman go. Four, enweghị many reason ga-eji shige n'ọnya ka nji wee kpịa ya kpọrọ ya. But out of all this brouhaha naga, I see that I made a mistake there. Because mad upon my wife, definitely I will get upset. So because of that, I said, I am sorry for that. Now, let's move on. Let us move on. Kai ga no niru. Kai we na water things naga on. Okay, water. She Ashanworu. She Ashanworu Shigidi. There is a new group. Napota. Kafa the new group and who are there if they are not China Sanworu DOS group? What are they doing? What are the activities of this group? If not this thing we are seeing now that the DOS is doing, creating confusion in South Africa. Anytime South Africa people make a program to how to unite South Africa, the same then we go there and destabilize South Africa. That IPOB South Africa is divided into three today is because of this current thing. Karagod, yes, you are right. But that is my own, Why didn't you tender apology to her is one on where anything on them, and I feel maybe the lady for I feel about the anything against Munya Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Honestly speaking, I feel I must tell the truth. Trust me, on I'm a respecter of nobody and I respect everybody. But once I see something that this is the right thing, and I always follow the right thing because I believe honestly speaking, I feel maybe the lady did anything against our leader's wife, to be honest. Unless you can tell me because I'm not much about for my own best of knowledge on Webel. And the question I do here, the reason, the crime of like, the crime Mazi Nnamdi Kanu commit by appointing these people to lead IPOB. Now, on his behalf, you see how they mess everybody up. Okay, thank you. That email apologies to her. Okay, now I understand you. A quarter. The crime of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that made these people to be sabotaging him to this level. Every lawyer, when they appointed Kanu Agabi, China Sanworu come on Radio Biafra. He has said all manner of evil thing against Kanu Agabi. Then talk. How can Agabi is this? How can Agabi is a one Nigeria? How can Agabi is evil? They almost push us to descend on Kanagabi. Today, the same Kanagabi is defending Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And the Shia Sanwo-Olu have not provided even a blind lawyer to go and defend Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Now, the same Shia Sanwo-Olu carry his platform, somebody that is saying that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is his leader, and they call the lawyer Ejimako an idiot. Your leader's lawyer is idiot, and your leader employ him, and you are following the person that employ idiot. Are you not lower than an idiot? Or maybe lower than an idiot? Because if your leader can hire an idiot to defend him, and you are loyal to the leader, you automatically become one of the idiots that yeah, that's very serious. Now, that is the truth. That is the truth. For how many? Go and check. Maybe after Kameche, this program now, all of them will start to rush to a powerful press release to share it. Go and check all of them. 95% of DOS members are no longer sharing a powerful press release. A created DOS press secretary inside the movement. Have you seen a movement that their leaders are having secretary outside the organization's secretary? And one organization name with secretary inside secretary. That is executive member secretary or leadership. How will I define this DOS secretary? IPOB has a press secretary, and the moment IPOB choose Powerful as their secretary, Powerful automatically become an executive member. So why is there any? What is the need of this so-called secretary? And you are releasing press release as a DOS, not an IPOB. And some of you who are not smart to reason cannot ask, but IPOB press release should be indigenous people of Biafra condemn the act, not a DOS condemn the act. You didn't think that. You think that now IPOB, he condemns something, shouldn't be DOS, it should be IPOB, because when they say IPOB, the world should know that it is DOS. But because DOS is no longer in IPOB, DOS has a Chike Doziem and the Abaniha with Shia Sanwo-Olu have formed their own cabal, name it DOS. In your mindset, is the same DOS of IPOB, but they're inside them. They know that it's not DOS of IPOB. They know that they have already created their own movement. And the people that are member there, Ike Guru Agu, Chibuze Egwuatu, is part and parcel of this DOS you are seeing. That's why I say to you people that it is a foolishness. It is the highest foolishness in this world is when you say Chibuze Egwuatu is this and that. You come back and the praise Abanimu, Azayoba, Shia Sanwo-Olu, and the rest. Some of you will say, why are you calling Shia Sanwo-Olu? Keki Chakajina, yeah. When you deserve Chinas. Oh, now they be on a platform Chibuze Egwuatu on answer. Shia. Who is your mother? One mother. Idos monitor. Who is your mother? Because I'm a Bunegiko. Agnes Mokike Bunegi. Oh no, Bunegi Guayna because I'm a and I'm all this evil doom na parade young has a mother and I'm regard her. And when Kenny Shishana bon Kiru. Every time I could remember very well. Ndepala anything about Chibuze Egwuatu. Nkiru will abuse me. Chibuze Egwuatu is Chineke. Today, Nkiru have gone mute. Or they go dumbfounded. Ghana platform ima afu ebo na defend ona kumaka Chibuze Egwuatu. All of them now are in shame. Hanchani ezumigo onwe ha. Now, Powerful release a press release today. Now, Kuno Fuka IPOB did this thing. Now, here, Ghana and Kerma Benjamin Madugu. Careful how IPOB press release. Or she press statement from the desk of Emma Powerful, Media and the Publicity Secretary, IPOB, June 21st, 2025. Thus, said the Lord, Nigeria, your judgment has come from mocking God's prophet. Touch not my anointed. Touch not my anointed, but and do my prophet no harm. Psalm 105. Efolia, a nation that rejects its Redeemer must prepare to meet its wrong. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and a man sent by the divine and the will to warn and save the indigenous people of Nigeria from the coming darkness was mocked. And will be for DOS press release in India. Now, Kaijena this thing. Nishinguchia, Oshigi Comrade Emma Powerful, Media and Publicity Secretary for IPOB. Now, this thing all published now is Manablo DOS published here because DOS is no longer working with him. Actually, June, who is now the IPOB Emma Powerful Nede? Since DOS was their own secretary. Okay, yes, Chidebere Obas is Nkechi. Thank you for correction. Nkechi. All this, they are also name and well, can Nkechi. Because hapụkwa Maazị Benjamin aka onye ezigbote nwa Chineke kalaka onwelekwa onye ọ na-akọntrolu onye akwụrụ onwe ya n'eziokwu ịma na ekwuru n'eziokwu people will be suspecting you because once you are ọbụkwala na ekwelo ka these people bend gị they will be looking at you na-atamu onwere ebe ha ga-akwụ Maazị Benjamin Madbug onweghị onye ọ na-akọntrolu osolo people akwashiri unu na-akwụ. That is why Njinwe a very big huge respect ebe ọ nọ. The only thing na-agwa ya bụ ọchọ post ihe nya verify ya things on a post as a big masquerade at the movement. Everything awful ka ọ ga-share na platform because a lot of people are looking up to him. And well, person that I cannot speak to you. The only thing I'm broadcast now, Maazị Benjamin, if for something, verify it before posting it. Yeah, people are looking at you. And level people neganya. All the call before I hold this Bonful and Abazayo in a high esteem. But all of a sudden, this issue of Ikengam, not just bread in Milima, or just the only thing that has value in Azayoba's body is ya for no hoba. Or Guchao, on one of also the value ebono. Brain diem, Opishifu, Ubuka Buffalo, the qua empty, and what we anonymia. He had anonymia be hero worshipping. Opishu if we did or just no, or just blow up at Jue Benin. Hey, so now Captain Kago na go na buy a mapota. We move. How do you go do mono? Again, restore Biafra secretly without the people of Biafra knowing that Biafra is coming. Tell me quote to talk. Echemuna enwelo people nwe courage from the DOS miscreant. Kahakbo. Kahadia Lamuni. Mana the last time Ikechukwu Nnaji megidere ihe use 2 hours to gather courage. Immediately upon courage you fail or lose your control. Mba o maka nwada Karago that our people are not going to na and you need to be Biafra. Makana our people now if we ever defend Israel na Iran you will shed tears for our people. Our people are Mali na religion and they fight and the politics. Even Muslim countries that are outside there, that other Muslim that are civilized, they cannot even dabble into this Israel and Iran anything without what they will benefit. And then address mama accounting. In my own baby, now the reason now slavery. Ndị mgbe ochie ame slavery had the wise of man. Enwere some people na-adịrọ mma idose n'ụlọ. Ekwesịrị ile ha ele. Like person like Nkechi kwesịrị ka ele nye ele na. Onye nke na-ajị m wee Maazị Nnamdi Kanu coming out. Ekwesịrị weli ogodi iweli je gbanweta ọkụkọ. Iweli like this ije na be onye nwere ọkụkọ isha. Oya jide nke nwunye m ofu oke ọkpa. Nwunye m ofu nne ọkụkọ. Because ịnwụta nne ọkụkọ dose n'ụlọ, ọ ga-ebido yiwe akwa, zụwa ụmụ, ọmụtazi oke ọkpa, mụtawa ụmụ. Mana ndị nke kịta, ihe ha ga-amụta ime increase of miscreant. Ifo that na ọ dịrọ mma ka hapụ such people, ekwesịrị iji ha change to oke ọkpa or nne ọkụkọ. Yes, I'm sure. Okay, honestly speaking. Now, our people now na Israel na-atụ bomb no God's own country. I stand with Israel. Ọgụ Iran na-anụ bụkwa the same ọgụ Biafra nga-anụ echi o. Many of you amaghọ. Now the reason America and not Israel, America ja anọsa Iran ọgụ because na Iran chọrọ inwe a nuclear weapon ha ga-eji na-echekwebe onwe ha in case ọgbajuo dọlụ. And America and Israel achọrọ ka ha nwee ya because Iran inwe such thing bụ inye ha total freedom because inwe other country will not take you for granted. Other country will not take you for granted. Achọrọ m reply gị ndị Igbo na-ekwu okwu na-asị na mgbe mmadụ kwuru okwu ka ị ga-ama eje. So ka round everything up. Ọ bụrụ na iwu onye Igbo na ị ka nwee hope na America and Donald Trump and Israel enye gị Biafra, ị nwelọkwa hope. Okwukwe gị nwụrụ anwụ. Ndị IPOB agbagbu maka Trump rally, honestly speaking, you people are not heroes. You die for nothing in that aspect because amalomie kpalonu ije wolu the movement of IPOB then etinye loyalty to individual. Each to share your loyalty to a country, share it to a country, not to an individual, because when you show your solidarity to Trump, you have become an opposition to the other party. And when your matter will be raised in Cancun, those opposition party will counter you. They will oppose that thing that you are looking for. Many of our people are here. Now you are shouting Israel. Russia. I do not possible. No sense. So to just give a recap, every IPOB member, genuine, because disassociate from this cabal DOS. Let them say that I am discouraging people. Yes. Why? Because these people are not working for Biafra restoration. They are not there for Maazị Nnamdi Kanu. They are there for their pocket. Isi na-asị, gaje jụọ ha, ke the meaning of a DOS press secretary? Where is Imapawafo? What is the position of Imapawafo? Organization executive secretary and the distinct secretary. Then Ijoha, where is Maazị Ofoma? Number one again, Ijoha, since the hashtag they don't stand for court there. What are they doing to free Maazị Nnamdi Kanu? What are they doing to restore Biafra? These are the questions you will ask. And I say, bless every one of you. Chetenu, Adelamu here, Kamana Idea Kawano. I remember my humble self. MAP is Zokubundo, the only man that will tell you the truth, and nothing will happen. Any truth, it will tell you, because I cannot continue to mislead any person. And for those of you who will be saying, don't call this person, okay, for this last time, I will call any person. Many people now on a call. Okay, and need losing command, then I assume this and that.
Program.
I come on a program, almost none around up.
Okay, I just want to put a voice, because I was watching when you're asking people to call in. They don't call in. I also experienced it, my own live program, to give them opportunity for interaction. It is called interaction. It's not fight.
And what are the courage?
And yeah, so the way they have power is in writing. As soon as you just finish up now and then close your program, you begin to see comments. To be honest, I have experienced a lot of things in this struggle. We have zombie in their numbers. They don't ask questions, and when they see somebody asking, it becomes a problem for them. Very unfortunate that some of the leaders we are looking upon on this struggle have turned to Sabinus, so further and have Brent Jota. So others lean the KG. So, which is because you have media that's supposed to be, doing all this job, but people are looking upon now become more every 2 minutes. It's either Iran between Israel, or you post a comic video, Trump fighting with the Iran president. And sometimes you come and write, the diplomatic mission is going through, breakthrough of diplomatic mission. All these things are just statements you use to confuse people at a nursery school. These are men that have sense you are dealing with. So the truth of the matter is that they cannot handle this movement. Let them not give people a very false hope, as if there's a diplomatic mission. Nothing like that. All of us are creating awareness. That's what I want to let everybody know. We are creating awareness for the restoration of Biafra. But left for any move that are going to give you a light is just a deceit. And I want our people to understand it, so that they will not have a false hope. Now, coming to what you just talked about, it's only sensible people who reason it in that way, but others will see it as if we are kicking against the group in general. It's not today that I know that something is wrong. And I understand they may have issues within them, but sometimes it's good to let those you are leading to understand what is going on, just like this opening of offices here and there. I know is to be able to cover up the problem that existed, I think, between Nanyanya and others. Some of them liquidated assets that's supposed to be for the entire members of this movement. So they have to do otherwise. But where I'm blaming them, that proper communication to let your people know why you are taking any step is very, very important. It's not something to be secretive. So in order to not to overflow issues as they are going, I want us to know that we are still on awareness stage. Let anybody not deceive you. Those that are writing about the diplomatic breakthrough, please, this is what I will not accept to our people to be deceived in this way. I want us to know how to reason. Be reasonable for once. Like what you said, you shouldn't be defending individual. You defend the organization with a reason. You understand? So it's very, very sad, brother. Let me not overflow issues like what you just talked about, having a separate secretary. Something went wrong. That's why you saw that. But others will come and defend it. Something went wrong. That's why they are using that person. But they will not explain it to people. So, and they will tell you what they know. They're going to die with it. They will not let anybody know. This is not how to lead. Even all these offices, many of you are opening. You should be talking about who increasing in number. It is those you call their media that are supposed to speak, use their expertise to bring people. People will be asking, I want to join. You understand? So, but you can see them now. Nobody's speaking. Nobody's talking. Well, they created them for a particular purpose, and everybody went hiding. So, it's only Chukwu Okike that will rescue our leader, and which he has been doing. He does not rely anymore on the activities of the struggle which he created. And that is why I have said it in my platform. Anybody that attack any lawyer that is still with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, I will attack the person. I don't care who you are, because this is what we stand for. Anybody that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu never sacked, never condemned, because you are not going there, that lawyer is the one going there. So if you choose to insult the lawyer in the open, I will still do something to you, so that we will learn how to follow protocols. I think I have to thank you, brother, for putting a voice. I remain your humble servant. Methuselah, I leave it here, brother.
Dalorian, thank you very much. I have already said it. Attack on Aloy Ejimako is an attack on Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And once you attack him, person like me, I will come for you immediately. So you must respect Aloy Ejimako in as far as Mazi appoint him. You are not doing it because of Aloy Ejimako. And I really appreciate Mazi Methuselah. Like I always tell him, I am proud to say it. Some of you will say, why are you saying all these things on social? Mazi Methuselah will excess energy. Organ on Facebook, and the program, he turn on an 30 minutes, he went a notification on our TikTok. They push for this awareness. They push. All of that guy in Alo, he combine Asha work with Agban hard work. Olulu Methuselah Nalo. At times now say I jealous this energy. Jealous mean I block and care to all this DOS member. Or quite genuinely. In my unu. Karapia here. I don't know where that energy. It did not come back. A lot of things say be kwoniru akwụkwọ. Ebe ọ bụ nunu for these people na parade onwe ha DOS una ma ha mma n'onu. Imanye ha n'ebe a ka esinye ha mma na this n'onu. A lot of them. The highest ekugomi here. Most of the people know na DOS kwesịrị ịbụ unit PRO, provost. Oyi ha kwesịrị ịdị na-alụ. Ọ ndị a na-ebudo olu Mazi Nnamdi Kanu akwụkwọ. Ọ ya onye ndu ebulu file. And now we are he need to get that stage. The only thing never knock at and okay, how did we get it Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in or take a decision IPOB? Now check here. Complete 5 years. They kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. On any decision had take go on their own to do something for their fire restoration, apart from dividing IPOB in a open office. All no my own omega. How is it possible that Nofonye will hall? Hello.
Paul, good evening from here.
Good evening. I hope you know I'm on air.
I'm on live.
Okay.
Okay. I'm Chidebere Shimodi.
Chidebere, right?
Yeah.
Ganil.
My brother, when a more things on this year, Ekoro Hamanishim, you want to go? Oh, you're gonna okay, it's the Amoro Casey one. Or the run. Oh, you're gonna so DOL. Mobana, Egan. Oh, yeah, on a bomber than Nnamdi Kanu could they create when I am malo. You did US name. We will got opportunity. When they can go Methuselah just support again. You want to go? Because two of you, in fact, or if you know Epota, maybe Bonko, Mpona and then, or the very, very bad. Very, very, very bad. You understand? So, I have Ghana go almost go Biafra. One of that day now married, now they make office. Hey, darling, it's very, very stupid. I swear to God.
Maazị biko rapụkana onye nnu ụmụazị nọ na kampụ nji agbala adakonji.
On a live name video. Somebody see how many time you don't go.
If you're not taking you are Germany annually idea na. Yeah, no, you know again.
On a live that day, somebody will comment, yeah. See how many time you don't collect. Now the girl will cut or chain. Nah, one thing I got water, and I go from Metuta this thing. Where's here? Who you open a boy, Busala Yamini? With him that name, with him that na. People they go oh, Chindi DOS, Nampurabo, we again, man. When people they go to me the DOS today, they will debunk him, or they will challenge him, or drag it. You understand? And we never mother Miru Kamala, so you know what Mr. and start at 3.
Manesio.
The one a ticket to be more taken here, my account. I pay $9 million every month and I'm coming. So, one of my ticket, more to world to Wawa. But
China Samuru could have blood.
You understand? All those things with a secret chicken, and we have what the Kana, what be here. They just be preparing. You understand? They just be prepared themselves. So anybody will see the follow DOS in that and get not talking about a man to see a man will come to table. We balance because when you know about the video like
we balance the question. Oh, is what they watching a cacao on a lolo and a Lucy Pico. Apple can we balance that?
Not only we balance the good I come on the you can't go.
Guinea cake, cocoa and a hill. Abajosa. Ma unu ma onunu jebu nakata here there. Abia this movement, the one of the person can very active. Anya lulani ukwanwi balance. Somebody here there. You are naza papi, but bulokwa no no. That guy make we honestly, and I respect him a lot. Also, one of people na kwa ilu. What? Makachi. On a handle issue in a way that be marry yes, na working with wisdom. And all of somebody be not at brain. The problem of our people address they don't ask questions. And they have when aju hapobonya he. Now, imana ya no hana ga kita eju ha kita ke the reason eju create DOS press secretary. Ha ga ready defend but you just had the question. Ihe ya na akọdịghị ka gị ikpụta onye ahụ so ebi onye ahụ ezigbote aka ntị. Honestly, most of them iju ha ka the reason eji mepe headquarter na another headquarter hamadi. Ijuzi onye a gịnị ka maazị DOS na-eme currently. Ihe ha ga-asị gị na they are running the day-to-day activities of IPOB. Ijuzi onye a, what is the day-to-day activities of IPOB? Onekiri gị mo. Onekiri gị ka ụsụ agbara ọkụ. Ịma ajụ question, maka na mgbe ị na-ajụ question ka ị ga-eji wee malụ the mindset of people na-ele dị gị. Enwe question nje ha share. Ọ bụrụ na ndị anụ asị gị na ha na practice command and control na ha nwa na onwe ha betray the struggle, how will you know? Because any person that question them, they will say we are command and control in subordination. They will sack the person. Ngiwabu member, floor member. How will you know that the person that was sacked is genuine? Because now we're going to know insubordination. Example of those people that was sacked in the name of insubordination. Maazi Romanus Ogoro was forcefully accused by Abanyemu and Co. and the dwarf non-Italian Apokekoda. He was removed. The question now, he drew 99.9% of IPOB now. See, anybody the offense of Romanus Ogoro, Hamalo. They don't know. But Haga Potana, this shamelessly and foolishly, Now, Tarinemi, the African rep, was also removed. Jugodo any IPOB here. And when you catch him, na Tarinemi na low within the politician. Na check it here, Tarinemi na low with the politician. I get my research. I did my own underground research, and I found out the truth. No, my campurumli in South Africa. Kedu ewe African rep. Makachi buzu egwu atu ke eju ewe African rep. Sigi na potassium no de or the lawyer to nne anya. Onye kunna gwa that thing. Unu tata. That is why you egi unu. Oni from kita. Any person also kwanyabo once you go na this person mere di ona. Yen ga mebu nwelu phone. Nchowa the person. I will call the person to hear from his or her own side of story, because with these 5 years, I have learned a lot, and I have learned many things that is why I will tell you currently that this press release from coming from DOS is a sign of a new movement formed by China Shanwuru's Kabah. Under IPOB. This is not how IPOB write press release. Got bido mgbe IPOB bido ide press release. Ihe ma kata ihe ga nobu IPOB under the leadership of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The indigenous people of Biafra. The DOS, the Directorate of State of Indigenous People of Biafra. Are you mad? In your brain. So how an release is a press release on their own. Then it is foolish na akwaka. Ije mepe office. Many of these people will only plan that Namazi get anytime soon. If we hear evidence that they have concluded Naga Thomas Nnamdi Kanu, if we Chibuze Guatoshi or go for 5 years, the zoo government these people inside them, they have believed Namazi Apota Amapota. Na ndị anụ a na-aga-atụ ha nga na-aga-atụ Maazị Nnamdi Kanu nga ihe bụ their belief ha ji eme this thing. That is their belief. So m ga-arapụ unu here. That is why nke ọbụla before m ga-abịa here si gị na ngwa gị okwu m ga-adị sure nke a m na-agwa gị na the zoo gọọmenti nke ha nwere ihe zoo gọọmenti gwa m gwa the belief ihe ndị anụ a n'ime ha, that is inside them. Hanaghị expect na Maazị ga-apụta anytime soon. That's why ha ji akpa nkata. And ha ga-eji afa Maazị Nnamdi Kanu wee build onye cheluzie ka Maazị pụta ka ha wee welu this DOS as a movement wee bido wee mewe Maazị attack. And a person like me, anọ m akwụlụ chinchin, my platform nọ na-eche ha wetie akonye wetelu anyị ga-eji eso ha. This time around ma Maazị apụtalụ. Any of them make a move, I got here name a bupute kimuche. Bido juwa all of them ese na ju ese. Hapogodu gisabo na ju ese. Ibuzna OES member. Most of you will because nature ke na azanwa Chineke had the con. Nyo akpata ni malozi ye na ga on. Nyamala ini nema until I come your way again. I remember my humble self. MAP Ezioku Bundu. One man squad. Anyadele ebwa. Enwele emuni ana aloko. So mono. But I follow the people that speak the truth and I work with them. So definitely I will be communicating with you. Madaskana na Paul anima ponyo buna kita mpogi joge ese iye na waterlon ine na joge and the mpogi like epic ne imali yako maka ginwa acho me verify. So ndị niile DOS mkpọrọ afa ha that time I will be going one after the other to all of them to know what actually happened, because a lot afugo me a lot afugo anu chigo monte na kpozo onye obuna na to confirm it ka mmalụ nke bụ eziokwu ọwụ na nwere onye nke nne nwere ihe ome njigo maka this beside wee kpọ ihe ọwụ actual way to patch things to amend it finish almost here Biafra nyamala niile mma